Waiting to YouTube catch up. Yeah, it's okay. And today prompt word was fish, and I was actually really happy because what's wrong with my wood piece? Oh, this looks like dirty. I'll check it. Do I have better one? I'll use this one. It has some marks on the corner, but today's prompt word was fish, and I'm probably doing rainbow trout. And I actually find that's like great exercise because I'm probably doing some, because well, I think that wood burning is make great gifts, so I'm probably doing in near future some kind of like fish piece, because my dad is really likes to fish and I really want to do something for him. I'm probably thinking like cutting board, but I'm sorry if I do like cutting board, it's like jumping fish burnt like in the corner. I have actually feeling that he may not use that at all. I can always try. So I actually found when I was like looking for reference photos, I actually noticed that it's not that easy to find reference photos for fish. Like, because they live in in water, so there's not that many photographers that go in the water. And most of the fish photography must like dead fish. And I have no idea how this will work out. I'm probably using like different reference photo for the silhouette, like the pose for the fish, than what I'm going to use as the this is from like silhouette, and I want to do more detailed than silhouette. The silhouette done, and then I need to I have to like decide what fish I want to do. I want to do fish that is like yeah, which is like common here. I'm probably going with the rainbow trout, but this was good because rainbow trout is something that is it's not common in where I live, but it's often like how to say, it's like planted here, so it is available. Other I was thinking was diamond, but I'm sure can I find proper reference photo for that one. Actually, this one is decent. It looks like they have small like fin there, and then larger fin. I found here. Smaller fin is actually there, opposite side, and like tail is actually quite large. It's not like, yeah, something like that. I have like all the time to like practice for some finished piece, but and then this one is like the main fin, type like that, and then the fin that is like under here is that smaller, and it's this is look more like lax, if I'm remembering correctly. So, well, I mean, actually, well, I'll go with that. It's probably not anatomically correctly fish, but yeah. Oh, interesting. There's like the back fin, and there's like some extra fin, and this fin actually is located more like here. Let's see how this will goes out. I have a feeling that it may end up looking really... Oh! My eraser did that again. Yeah, I hate when that happens. Like... Oh. I always forget, because that's the eraser that like I've been using for a long time and it's never had issues with the wood. And now suddenly the eraser is like... Every time it even touches the wood, it makes these black marks. Which isn't nice. I have to remember to use other erasers. Yeah. I have no idea are this even anatomically correct. If I can say that for fish. I hate that mark, yeah. But yeah, this is on like practice piece for probably some bigger piece I will be making. And I hate that. My swan piece has similar kind of smudge. And let's hope that my burner works. It's like the other thing that's it's a bit worrisome. Because it's like it hasn't been being the most predictable and greatest burner. If you look my like last Livestream, you notice that it's actually 45 minutes long because my burner decided on that mark that it like suddenly stopped working. And my burner has been like, it has been acting up really not so well. I desperately need a new one. It looks like it's darker on the like the back side of the fish. Then it's, and the belly area is actually quite whitish. And I have my burner set to 400, which is the usually I use for like really black burns, but as you can see, it's currently doing something else. It's not bad as like the last time, but I still feel I'm lacking a bit of heat. Oh, of course I need the eye, like eye of fish. Go somewhere there. It looks so funny. Well, it's good for practice. My reference photo isn't that great. And my burner is... I need to amp up the heat, because my burner is like doing the thing that it doesn't just like heat up enough. And actually I find it really funny that this looks like it's like happy and smiling. Now my tip is like turning red at some time, but I have to keep it this hot because the lower heat wouldn't just do the trick. I also listened that I want to have like... I've been watching my pyrography work and I feel like I want to have like a bit more like darker darks. Like not just dubbing on the like the dark brown, I want to have it like black. I have a feeling this fish may end up looking really stupid. Yeah. This burner starts to squeak when it touches the wood. I'll turn the heat down. Hi, Articrafty Alchemy. I'll turn the heat level down. And this probably won't be rainbow trout. Or I have to do the spots like with the colored pencil because I feel it's way too much work to do them in burner. That's really annoying, like I turn my burner a little bit down and then it suddenly like doesn't even... My burner just like stopped working. I have a feeling that maybe the safety feature that just like just turning on at some point. I don't know why it does that, but now I got like 14 minutes of wood burning and my wood burning just suddenly stopped, like not working. Yeah, it's like really common to have like smoke coming out. I actually have, but I don't usually do this dark burn, so that's why you don't often see the smoke. But it can also go into flames too. Like if you really heat up the nib. I don't know why this burner like turning, it's not even getting hot and it's like not cooperating. Actually in my last stream I turned off my wood burner at one point, and when I pushed the button, it's like the switch, I heard the like clicking sound, like it makes clicks when I like turn it on, but I heard something else than that, so I have a fear that it actually may break something. Which I wouldn't be surprised because this is like working like crap. It's so annoying, like I can't find anything more annoying than having an expensive burner that it's just like doesn't work, because this costs as much as like Optima or anything else. And this is like just poor crap. Just the worst. And I'm really happy that I have like my reverb up now. And also Ricky has the reverb up now. Because I feel that this burner needs more reverb, so it can be like used as like warnings for people not to buy this. But can you believe, in Finland the same unit cost like 200 euros. Like 200! This crappy piece of burner that has really crappy heat adjustment and power that isn't working more than a couple of weeks, and pen is like horrendous to use because it's like heats up more in the grip than the nib, and yeah, it's just horrible. Like, but I didn't bought my unit from Finland because I'm like, I always look for the best price, and I ordered mine from Germany. And I'm actually really glad that I did that, because if I would pay this like 200 euros for this crap, I would be like really furious. But at the same time, I'm too lazy to like send it back to the manufacturer, because, well, the online store where I got this, because I'm sure they may like return, like give me a refund or something, but, well, not maybe a refund, but new unit. But I feel it would be just as crap as this one, so I'm not even wanting to try replace this one. I have heard now enough from like Ricky's review that it's not just my unit, these are just like really bad burners. And now the burner actually starts to smell odd. It's really, like, when you do enough pyrography, you know what the burning wood should smell, and when it suddenly smells something else, you like really smell that. Now is one of those moments that my wood burning smells odd, and I don't like that a bit. Yeah, it's like super expensive. I just find it just like unreal. Like, if you are going to sell your wood burner at that price point, make it even decent. Like, it's not. And also, this is like the cheapest one from Bryn and Peter. Well, not the cheapest one, but the second cheapest. If you look at like more expensive models, which is basically just this unit stuck with something else, like the other unit, which is probably as crappy as this one, it was even more expensive. I think it was over 400 euros. Yeah, the Royal unit one, and I have the junior one, and I'm really glad, because the Royal one, I'm sure it will be as bad as this one. So yeah, no more like Bren and Peter burners for me. Definitely no. I'm determined to get the Optima one. Like, really determined. It's like, I just find it so... Oh, sorry, that was my phone. I just find it just so furious when I pay a lot of money of something, some like tool, and then the tool turns out to be crap. But when I got my burner, I actually didn't have that many choices, but now I feel I should have been like doing more research and saving up a bit more money to get like Optima one. I would be much happier, but Optima one for me will be a bit more expensive, because I have to pay those customs and get it into my counter in the first place. So I need a bit more time, a bit more money to that. But now I know that I really love wood burning, but I don't like my burner, so I hope that I will get the Optima one soon. And this fish is looking horrendous. I have actually never even tried a fish like this, like trout. I don't know why my burner makes now really like uneven burns. Like it's like it doesn't like want to. It's just doing weird things. Like, yeah, I know that I have hard time to do like even burns, but I know when I like my burner is doing something that it shouldn't be doing. Also, this tip is like crap. And oh yeah, I haven't been talking about. Can you guess how much it costs to get like new pen for this burner? Like Optima burner, the pen cost, I think cost like $20. But for this unit, this crappy pen cost like 60 euros. Like 60. That's like I'm just like speechless. That's Ban drinking. And I actually found there's like cord that makes my burner to take razor tip pens. But no, because my unit is also soon gone, I will not buying that one. And I'm also really tempted to open my burner, but it's in case it's made that way that it's like really hard to open, and I probably have to break it. But when I get my new burner, I will be surely doing like this burner, like breaking up in parts and being like pointing all the mistakes and how badly it's made. Because I'm an engineer and I'm from mechatronics, so I know quite much about like electronics. So I can surely tell when there is some bad connections and just like design flaws. And I'm actually not trusting my burner anymore. I'm like, every time I finish using it, I unblock it because I have just like, I just can't think about leaving it on. I'm thinking, is there like, yeah, there's fin actually. And this one is actually quite small. If you hear some background noises, that is my neighbor being noisy as always. I need to do something for the eye. And I think that means I have to change the tip because that's way too large for that one. But first I will do the mouth because now it looks like a little bit funny. Like so. So new tip. I haven't found my piece of wood I use for my. Yeah, there it is. I actually don't know how hot the tip is when I'm removing it, but I don't want to touch it. Like it's metal and it has been just like heated up, so. Not to talk about how annoying this whole change process is. My next burner will definitely be like fixed tip one. Yeah, this is smoking because there's probably some residue on it. It's pretty hot, like not wise to touch that. Here I can actually see that I didn't have that tip. That tip was like a different shape and I didn't use that, and I can see that I used my previous tip on this board. Now I have like more experience. I have been actually enjoying that spatula tip. Let's make it look like an eye. Well, it's not that bad, I want to say. Yeah, not like the worst one. But this tip is actually useless because it's like scratch up the wood so badly. And it's like this tip is like really fine and it's like sinks into the wood. But one thing I don't like is that this one didn't like make smooth lines, it made a little bit like jagged lines. And I can get smoother lines with that spatula. It has like a sharp edge. And if I try to do like area with this one, it will have like texture. This is actually really great if I'm doing like fur or something. Actually, I have actually one thing that I really enjoy in pyrography. It's like this tip like really sinks into the wood. I could imagine that I could like even cut with this tip if it would be like hot enough. Like here you can see, if I do this sideways, you can see that I make like clearly dent there. Actually, I actually have to be a bit careful because now I remember that I used this side. I used actually lacquerate. Hi Stefan. Yeah, and I'm actually I am actually finishing this now because like my last stream my burner stopped working at 45-minute mark and I have a feeling that may like do it again, and I'm actually not feeling that well. I probably have migraine attack coming this evening and I feel I need to get some rest before that happens. Because I have pretty severe migraine. It's not like... It is just horrible migraine. It's like... It's not just a headache, it's more like... It's headache, and because I have hemiplegic migraine, it's like the worst type of migraine you can imagine. It's like... It's horrible. And also my migraine is like... If I got migraine attack because of something, I am more prone to get second attack close to the first attack. It's like... comes in clumps. But it's not like cluster headache. I'm adding a bit of white highlight here in the tummy, so it's like separating it from the wood. And probably to the eye as well. Yeah, I actually have the same thing, like I get really nauseous. I throw up almost every time I have migraines, usually several times. And my migraine, because it's like hemiplegic type, it's really hard because I lost like my left side like completely. My left side got like completely numb, like I can't feel a thing on my left side. And I also may have some sight loss on my left eye, and it's like really like, it's really scary. But I know it's migraine, it's nothing like stroke or anything, so, but it's just like really bad. So I think it's put me to advise like stop burning and go to like get some rest, and hope that migraine attack isn't coming today. But I have the headache on my right side of my head, so I know that it's the side I got the migraine headache, so it might be that. But thanks everybody for watching, and hope I see you in my next stream. I try to stream before Eve stream, and Eve stream is like, it's right around this time, so I try to stream earlier than that. So thanks everybody for watching, and hope I see you in tomorrow. Bye.